Good afternoon, June 21st, here in Central Time, Wisconsin. It is 9:23. Mark the date and the time. A big announcement here today. I'm really excited about where I'm at with this project. It's been in the making for about 2.5, 3 months now. Queue Up Fundraising. I started a new venture, a new business to help support some of the causes that are important to me. And when I looked at the overall concept of Q streaming the product as the fundraising resource, it made a lot of sense. And today I'm announcing the official launch. So mark this date, June 21st. Our objective, I've got a team of two other business associates, Mike Lance and Rob Carey. We'll be launching and promoting Queue Up Fundraising to support nonprofits. My call today is to go to my website, learn a little bit about what we're doing as a organization, queueupfundraising.com. And if you're involved in a nonprofit organization or know somebody that is, we'd love to have that introduction, but just by sharing our website with anybody that you know. So I'm going to put up our website right here. You can go here, you can find out about our mission, our purpose, our cause, and something I'm doing that I learned from some very significant business people is let people know what your personal causes are and what are you doing to support them. Well, I've got 4 basic entities that I am supporting on my personal efforts from the revenue that comes from the subscriber base, whether it be an individual subscriber using the service or a nonprofit getting their membership to subscribe as a fundraising. My objective is to have 100,000 subscribers in the next 2 years. And it all starts with one, and hopefully you'll be one of those first individuals to subscribe, because here's the benefit. Number one, if you go to our website, you can click on a link, learn more about the product and service. It's a home entertainment TV service that's designed to bring you full content of live broadcasting, videos, movies, sporting events, or whatever the case, at about 50% of what the average person's spending out there right now. So if you're into having home entertainment services or you're paying for that, here's an opportunity to look at our service, see if it fills your needs, and cut your cost by 50%. Because the average person is spending about $1,300 a year for live streaming services for their home family entertainment. Here you can get a really huge bundle of streaming opportunities, entertainment, local live news, sporting events, pay-per-view as well at no additional cost for only $60 a month. So this is the commercial on it, $60 a month, no contracts, and will support up to 5 devices at one time, which really means this. You want to watch on a Sunday afternoon sporting events, your wife wants to watch some other type of program, your children are into other things. Each one of those can support this subscription will support 5 devices at one time. So you don't have to have a subscription for each user. So that's a big deal. So here's what we'll be doing. On a monthly basis, we'll be taking 50% of our net profit. It's going to be managed by a CPA firm, independent of me, for accounting purposes and transparency. We're going to take 50% of that income off, put it into a trust account, and then on a quarterly basis, send that out to the 4 entities that I personally support. My whole objective, if you go to the website, you'll see my purpose and why. But I've gotten to a place in my life that I want to give more. I want to do more. I want to be able to provide legacy type of contribution. So here are the 4 entities that I'm supporting. So if you subscribe, or any nonprofit subscribes, they're going to get, knowing that they're supporting not only their own cause, nonprofit, but there's a part of the revenues of this business entity is going to support one of these 4, or all 4 of them at one time. We'll share equally on a quarterly basis. And I'll just give you a big picture here. When we hit 100,000 subscribers, that's $600,000 a month. Half of that's going to go into the trust, paid out quarterly equally to these 4 organizations: Tunnels to Tower, St. Jude, and then I have 2 local nonprofits that I have a infinity to support. One is Kiwanis Club. I'm a former member and a president of the Kiwanis Club here locally, supporting youth organizations, helping youth in a very significant way through the Kiwanis Club here locally. And the other one is a social cause called SOFA, Saving Others for Archie. A friend of mine lost her son to a fentanyl overdose, and she's been really active in our community, putting on events to bring awareness and solutions and support to those that are addicted to the scourge of drug addiction. And I have a strong passion for that, knowing people that have been struggling with drugs in my lifetime. I want to be able to provide significant amount of money, more than a $10 or $12 a monthly contribution. I would want to be able to supply what I call a legacy type donation. So it's really about the organizations I want to support. So just knowing this, if you subscribe just for the Queue Up streaming service, knowing that I'm taking 50% of my net profit is going to be paid out quarterly to those 4 organizations. If you're a nonprofit, your organization earn that money to support your cause. Could be very significant. So to really learn more about the fundraising business model, go to my website. I'm going to get that up here real quick. It's right up right now. Go to my website. You can find out more about what we're doing. You can click on links. You can schedule a time to discuss what this might look for you individually as a service. Want to get questions about the subscription? There's information there to learn about that. You're looking at maybe a nonprofit you're associated. What would it take to initiate this fundraising campaign to help support your organization? We can get those questions answered for you. You're not going to be doing this by yourself if you've got a nonprofit. We are providing all the support necessary for you to have a successful campaign. I'm focusing not on the institutional nonprofits, the big corporate type nonprofits. I'm focusing on the local nonprofits like the high school booster clubs, the local veterans and groups like American Legion that are supporting the community. I'm providing all the marketing resources they would need to get this off the ground. Content for their website, content for any newsletters they do, the emails, introductions, all the content to support the marketing efforts for that organization at no additional cost. If they have a bigger need or I do have a marketing specialist that can help them set up the systems necessary to do this. But we're here to have successful campaigns. And I recognize, being involved in nonprofits in the past, 2 things that we're lacking. Number one is always resources. That's why we do fundraising. That's why we do car washes, cookie sales. We do whatever, different organizations, Bratfest, you name it, car washes. They're great, but it takes people. Okay. The other big challenge is organizations have great causes, but their people resources are lacking. So I can help with the money thing. Just keep in mind, my objective over the next 2 years, I have 100,000 subscribers from all sources. That's a nonprofit organization subscribers and individuals that are just subscribing to the service because they like the value of that service. That's going to generate $600,000 a month of total revenue. 50% of that is going to go into a trust fund and then paid out quarterly to those 4 organizations. So it's a pretty significant, I would call that a legacy giving. Those organizations won't have to be in a survival mode. They can really expand their reach and their help in their community more effectively. So take a good hard look at Q as a product for yourself. Number one. Number two, if you're involved in a nonprofit, hey, schedule a time with me. Let me introduce you to the overall fundraising campaign, what it would look like, what the potential would be for you for fundraising. This is not hype. That there's already organizations using it, raising a substantial amount of money. We know one church that saw it as a fundraising opportunity. They shared it with 200 churches. They're supporting a cause that they're actively promoting in the area of sex trafficking and that scourge of cultural decay. And within 90 days, they started cash flowing $50,000 a month to support that cause. That's significant for any organization. Whether you have a $500 need for an initial monthly cost to support some basic costs of your organization, or you have a big project, you want to build a church, or you want to do something significant in your community, it's going to take tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars. This campaign, this marketing platform, Q Up Fundraising, can meet those needs. It's scalable. So, hey, don't hesitate to give me a call. Go to my website, Q Up Fundraising. Got a link there to schedule an appointment. You can learn more about overall mission, learn more about Q. What really excited me about Q is the product itself. The founder of the company wanted to create a product and or service when he created a Q Funding that he could use to support fundraising organizations, nonprofits. He came from a background of a band director, and he spent most of his time not teaching how to play instruments and that type of thing. He spent more time raising money for those children than what his first mission was. So, and it was always about lack of money to be able to do certain things to support those kids in his organization. So giving, it's time to give. I've come to a point in my life, and I'm just speaking from my heart. One of my missions in life was to be able to create a legacy type giving where I can just write a check and not worry about anything other than supporting that organization. A legacy, something with 6 digits or more. That was one of my objectives in my overall strategy in life. However, I've done well in my business life. I do contribute on a regular basis to these organizations. That is helping, but how can I help those organizations of my personal interest more significantly? So I want to give back 50% of my profits on a monthly basis, paid out quarterly, equally between those 4 organizations. Tunnels to Towers, St. Jude, 2 local organizations, Kiwanis Club of Oconomowoc, and SOFA, Saving Others for Archie. These are causes that are dear to my heart. And if you can align with that, knowing that your subscription, part of your subscription is going to support those causes, it's a win-win-win for everybody. So, and again, my biggest calling here today is if you're involved in a nonprofit organization, hey, reach out to me. I'd be glad to share with you how we can help you meet your objectives financially with our fundraising campaign. With that all said, I'm grateful for this opportunity to share this today. I'm excited. Today is June 21st. Mark the date. Our objective at Q Up Fundraising has 100,000 subscribers in the next 2 years. What that means, there'll be a minimum of $300,000 a month going into a trust fund to pay out equally on a quarterly basis to those 4 organizations. It all starts with one. Help us out today. Become a subscriber of Q Streaming as a product and service. Save yourself some money. You can take that money to support other causes, or I'm into financial coaching and planning. So any dollar saved, it should have a place to go for a different reason. So you're going to save significant amount of money with this service. You're going to not compromise your family's TV entertainment needs. Matter of fact, you're probably going to get it enhanced with Q streaming. So take a good hard look at it. Go to our website, qupfundraising.com. You can contact me. You can learn everything you need to know. We have a webinar that at this point is scheduled every Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Central Time. You can go to our website and you can register to attend that. So share this link to cut your time down to get a real good overview. We just ask you to register to one of our webinars on a Thursday evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. The registration link is on the website. We look forward to introducing you, talking to you, helping you, supporting you any way we can. With that all said, we're grateful for this day and the opportunities of this great country to be able to live our lives supporting the passions and purposes that we desire to support. With that all said, everybody have a great day. God bless. We'll see you soon. Q Up Fundraising. Mark the date and calendar. Be one of the first of this legacy movement. Have a great day.